Hey Joseph, I'm George. I'm the one that was talking to you on the phone. Let me tell you exactly what I meant by I want to send you a video and it's going to show you how to actually get more clients. So the reason I say that is because my tool is saying that San Antonio specifically is getting like 1,900 people looking this up a month. That doesn't mean everyone's pulling the trigger. That's just a search in here. That's all it means. Now, this is the map area. This in here is the organic listings. Let me tell you why these guys are number one and why they're beating you, specifically for this search term. So Google loves content. It loves the amount of content you have. It loves your content being keyword rich and being super topic relevant. So I always recommend at least 1,500 words. I'm going to recommend a lot more for you specifically, and I'll show you why in a little bit. But you have 656 words. I wouldn't count them all because some is like this one right here, the testimonial. It picks up these words as well. I mean, obviously, terms and conditions, site map, site links, it's not going to help you much. But, so that's what's going on right now. You don't have much going on. Your on-site SEO structure. So you have multiple headings throughout here. H1 is the most important, H2, and then it goes down in importance. So H1 is what your overall site's going to be known for. You don't even have an H1 tag. H2 are topics within that. You don't have any H2 tags. H3s are subtopics, and then it goes on, and subtopics of that, and that's where the H3s and H4 come. So the closest one you have is the H3, which says request a quote. So by this, you're trying to compete with people saying request a quote, which is a national thing, and no one's going to type in the search terms request a quote if they want a carpet clean. So you can see where that's a little wrong. And then you have H4s. Now let me show you what your competition is doing and why they're doing so well. So these guys have 3,500 words. Not all of it is legitimate, like I was saying, but it's saying about 3,000 words. So that is why they're winning. So remember the H1 and 2 that are so important? H1, carpet cleaning, San Antonio, Texas. That's what people are searching for. San Antonio carpet cleaning specials, expert carpet cleaners in San Antonio. You can see how they're structuring this. Your title, this is your SEO title. This doesn't necessarily have to be in here. This is SEO. And this is a description of your site. This is on the back end of stuff. You won't see this visually on the site. So these are actually over the character amount. These are as well. However, just the content they have and the structure of their site is purely why they're winning. Next, we spoke about content. I want to talk about backlinks. Backlinks are like votes from other sites. Now, an example of a backlink can be an article written by a news station. It might have like 500 words, and they have a link in that article or at the end of the article, and it directs people to your site. And it's like, hey, go use these guys. The amount of backlinks you have is an important factor on your ranking better. So you have 617 backlinks. These guys have 222 backlinks. You might be like, hey, why have more? So this tells me that it's strictly because of the words and the structure of your site. So you have more. Now, let's talk about metrics. DR means its domain rating, and effectively this is the trust factor that Google has on your site. So this is trust. UR is URL rating. This is the factor of power that page has in Google's eyes. So you have 4, 13. These guys, 1.3, 12. If you wanted to raise these metrics, it's actually not that hard, but the root problem, content, structure of your site, I'm not sure if you know what the back end of stuff for pictures are. So this one says pet. So carpet stain. Okay, so these are good. Now let's check one final thing. So although you save this under a file name as carpet stain, which makes it relevant to your carpet cleaning, you need these things called an alt text, which is a meta description behind the picture, not just what you save the file name as. So in here, I'm showing you don't have any alt text. And that's going to be another factor that I think would really help you out. So backlinks are actually not as relevant as they are on most other people's sites. The last thing I want to talk to you about is the map rankings. So I'm in San Antonio. I'm in the northeast side. So a map listing in general, they act like antennas. The closer you are, the stronger the signal is. Now, to raise the radius of your signal, if you want to get that strength stronger in your antenna, you need these things called citations. A citation is a listing in a directory or something equivalent that has your name, your address, and your phone number. So I always put about 300 to 400 citations to people's sites. You're only getting recognized for 33. If you really want to start taking over, I would recommend adding the 300 to 400 like I said. Okay, so to recap, the 3 steps that I think you need to do that I was telling you about are content. I always say 1,500 words, but in your case, I'd do at least 3,000, at least, minimum. Backlinks, you can raise the amount of backlinks you have, but this isn't the most important thing. The most important thing is content. And with that content, I explained to you the structure of your site. You need meta descriptions on your pictures. You need a structure for your heading titles. You need to cut your characters down on your title, your SEO title, and your SEO description. Last thing is citations. The more citations you have, it just helps you in the long run. If somebody else tries to compete and they don't have as much citation, you at 300 to 400, like I said, you're winning by a landslide. They would have to jump through, they'd have to go to hell and back just to try and beat you, which is what's really cool about it. SEO done right can actually put you above everybody and get you a lot of traffic. One final thing I want to show you is actually the organic traffic. I totally went over this. Organic traffic means that people are clicking on your stuff in the organic listings. Just Theme It, you're getting 7. This is probably from somebody looking up Just Theme It. These guys, because of their structures and content, they're getting 566 a month. Now you can this is an estimated traffic value, but I mean, I'm sure you understand the value of traffic to your site, which you're only getting a percentage of that of the people that are going to call, and you get a percentage of that of people that pull the trigger. But the more traffic you have, obviously, it directly relates to the amount of clients you're going to end up closing at the end of the day, and it'll make your business so much more successful. So if you like what I'm saying, if you want to talk, if you want to get into a deeper dive, just feel free to reach back out to me. My email is george@underdogleads.com. The website is just underdogleads.com. I'm going to put my phone number at the bottom of the email. And thank you for your time. Thanks for watching this video. Have a good one.